Good day, I am Carla Bernabe and I am groupmates with Denise Napoles and Vincenzo Romarate, and we're gonna be advocating about online dating. I wanna start our speech with a quote. It goes like this: there are countless ways to show love, but the classic love letter would be always the most timeless and cherished. What a beautiful statement from individual when asked about modern day courtship. Nowadays, people are known to live in a fast-paced world. That is why online dating apps were created. Its purpose is to let you conveniently connect and meet people who share your interests. Furthermore, online dating is defined as the method for people to connect and locate one another via the internet and in order to set up dates. So this usually comes with an intention of having a personal and romantic relationship. In contrary, organic dating, also known as the traditional style of dating, is known to be a method where people meet someone in the wild and ask them out on a date instead of meeting them from a dating app. Now, how do these two dating approaches connect to one another, and what point do we wish to make? So, the point we are trying to get across is that online dating is harmful for students. Firstly, because it exposes them to an addictive algorithm, harmful standards, and dangers such as fraud and catfishing.
Although dating apps can work to connect you with potential partners, and studies show more and more people are meeting their romantic partners online every year, it is important to note that online dating makes use of locations tracked through GPS systems, 24/7 accessible digital photographs, and mobile wallets. Through these, traditional relationships are mimicked as easy as turning on your phone. Examples of such software are Omegle, Bumble, Tinder, Mingle2, and the like. With the advantage of these features, dangers are posed upon the user, such as physical stalking, text threats, and most of all, sexual harassment. If the person you match sends you explicit sexual images without your permission, this is a major warning sign. Another warning sign is if they demand that you email them immediately explicit sexual images. Compared to traditional dating, it is harder to know the person's history and background, as you are only seeing their profile and their picture. One is most prone to catfishing and identity fraud and online dating, which become most threatening to children and young adults. Additionally, since there is interaction between the couple when dating in person, the equity in online dating applications and chances of finding a committed relationship are still lower than when dating in person.
Several relationships formed through online dating apps have been successful, possibly even for minors. The number of children registered here is still unsettling. Therefore, online dating platforms must be more stringent in enforcing the rules and regulations, particularly when it comes to minors, by requiring a scanned copy of an official identification card upon account creation.
The conclusion that we have reached is that online dating apps are dangerous because it exposes students to harm such as fraud and identity theft. Furthermore, it imposes negative standards on its users. For an instance, we were not sufficiently attractive. So the algorithm might less likely recommend you to the other users. Which brings us to our final realization. Online dating addiction. People fail to see that online dating apps are businesses, and corporations will stop at nothing to keep their customers interested.
According to the primary arguments mentioned, organic dating is considerably superior to internet dating because some people use dating apps to find long-term relationships, while others do so in search of one-night stands. The second issue is that many predators pose as regular app users and try to harass the people they connect with, which brings us to our final point, the availability of dating apps. Almost anyone can make an account on dating apps by pretending to be a certain age. Young adults suffer the most on dating apps because of this. That is why we need to impose age restrictions by requiring IDs for users who wish to set up an account.
With all that said, a question rises. Would you still prefer using an online dating app over a more traditional method of dating, even if it were thought to be risky and harmful?